Yo, what's up, everybody? Stand up here. Today I'm talking about Marlon Vera versus Cory Sandhagen, one of the best fights of the year, period. Not even in my opinion. This is just a fact. This is such a good fight, man. I am so hyped, so ready for this one. Marlon Vera, of course, on a 4 fight winning streak, should have been like at the 7 or 8 because he. Oh, no, never mind. But like before that, he got robbed against Song Yidong. But this is against Jose Aldo, of course. Got a little tweak there. Of course, he beat Davy Grant, beat Frankie Edgar, beat Rob Font, and beat Dominic Cruz as well. He should be at on a 3 fight KO streak, to be honest, because against Rob Font, I feel like he could have finished it, but he just didn't really try to. He wanted to maybe like go 5 rounds, see how that felt. His cardio held up tremendously well. He did real good in that fight. So yeah, he's 30 years of age, so is Cory. Cory is a bit older. He's the taller fighter as well, and even though he is, Vera has a slight reach advantage here with half an inch, which isn't too significant. Cory Sandhagen, of course, he doesn't really face guys that are just as tall as him. If in his last fight, I don't think he has. Song Yidong, he pretty sure he's like 5'7". Piotr Jan 5'7", 5'6", Dillashaw 5'6", and Edgar 5'6", and Moraes around 5'6" as well. So in his last five, he hasn't fought. Oh, he hasn't fought that competition, that the tall guys. Although Vera is 5'8" himself, he's in the tallest, but like he feels tall, he fights tall. His limbs are very tall, long as well. So I'm pretty sure he has the same leg reach as Stipe Miocic. Yeah, he has a longer leg reach than Cory Sandhagen as well, longer arm reach as well. So he has a short body but long limbs, which I feel like will be a problem for Cory Sandhagen because he feels like he's the longer fighter. But now I'm thinking about it, that might be a problem for Vera as well. But Vera is more of a stalking fighter. He just go forward, he go with elbows and everything. He doesn't really have a problem with tall guys. He wants to get on the inside. Well, Cory, he wants to stay clean. He wants to have some distance between each other to poke you with the legs, with his legs, with the jab. He does have pretty good elbows, flying knees, and shots to the body. He has some takedowns even to hold his opponent, on distance. He showed it against Song Yidong as well. He looked good in there. The thing is though, Cory just lacks power in his hands, man. Like if he sets it up, he has some good power, but that's more because of the movement and everything. He doesn't have the pure power that Marlon Vera has. Vera is like very powerful. His timing is immaculate. Like he showed against Dominic Cruz, knocked him down about 3 times in that fight, 2 times with his hands as well. So he's very good. He's very strong, powerful. I feel like he's getting more into his flow. He's picking up some, racking up some momentum even. Well, Cory Sandhagen, he lost his last two before his last win, lost to Piotr and Dillashaw, though, to be honest, two of the best guys. Both very close. Dillashaw, a bit of a robbery in my opinion. Piotr Jan, very close fight. Now, that loss doesn't look too well at this point, but, it's still Piotr Jan. Now, 5 months ago, he beat Song Yidong. I expected him to beat Song Yidong more impressively. He still had a pretty competitive fight in there, which I did not expect at all. But Song Yidong just looked better, to be honest. Much better than he did in this fight against Marlon Vera. This is a hard one, man. Two guys with amazing cardio, great kicks, great distance management, good boxing. For the power, I'm going with Vera. For the kicks, I'm going with Sandhagen. I feel like he has a bigger arsenal as well. It's more dynamic. He throws more like flying kicks and everything, flying knees and everything. While Marlon Vera does too, with the weird kicks, with the hook kicks, with the sweet chin kicks. But yeah, I feel like Cory has a bigger arsenal. He will be able to keep Vera in the distance. I feel like Vera might land a knockdown or maybe even two, but like the majority of the fight, I feel like Cory will be winning, not dominating, but winning. Still making it seem close, but you will see Cory just be in control of the fight. He'll probably go for a takedown or two as well to, to implement more of his wrestling, more of his grappling, to win the rounds, to close off the rounds in a winning position. I feel like Cory will be the guy that will get the points, while Vera will be the guy that will do more damage. But he'll try to knock out Cory, and it won't happen, and that will be the reason that he'll lose the fight, I think. I'm going with Cory. I'm going with Cory by decision. It's going to be close. It's going to be competitive. It might be even a split, because some people will be like, yeah, but he threw 2 strikes that were more damaging than Cory's whole round, I'm going with Cory, though. I'm going with a 48-47 or maybe 49-46 decision for Cory. But I wouldn't be surprised if Marlon Vera catches him and gets him out of there, or just wants a decision, because he's still very good. He's still very powerful, and he might knock him down like 3 times in their fight, like he did against Rob Font. So I'm not excluding that. I am going with Cory Sandhagen, though. I'm going with him by decision. That was it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.